All right, welcome back, guys, for the second stream today, covering the Bitcoin weekly candle close. So thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to get some tunes on here for you guys, and we'll get to the show here in just 1 second. So I'm not sure why. Maybe it's on your end. My volume isn't so loud. All right, so Tether and USDC dominance, weekly bearish engulfing candle. We got that closed just now. Like I said before, we don't really see any real support on these dominances until we get down to about 8.65%. All right, the weekly, in bearish territory here on the RSI. All right. The monthly chart just breaking down, right? We got this big breakdown here on the monthly. Right. Should go to the 2-week chart because we're about 2 weeks through the month. You can see that volatility is spiking up here on the dominances here, which spiking up means more downside to be seen here for the dollar in the coming weeks, right? We did just trigger a TTM, so obviously we are at the 2-week is about to cross bearish, okay, on the ADX, so that's bullish for the market. All right, that is a bullish sign for the market. The monthly, you can still see we don't have that cross up just yet, but again, that takes time, right? It starts with the weekly. We got the weekly bearish cross, which is good. We want to see that. That means we get upside price action in crypto when the bears are in control of Tether and USDC dominance. All right. So 3-day chart, we can also see that we're still legging up here, right? We're getting maybe a bit of a consolidation on the 3-day chart here, which is fine. We can go sideways here. We could maybe see a pullback. Like, these are all things that are part of going up, right? When the markets go up, in this particular market, we see this market really go on parabolic moves really, really fast, right? Everyone dumping the dollar all at once seems suspicious. Yeah, it's not really, though, something that I'm shocked about, because we've been talking about this since January, right? And even December, we were talking about how we broke this major trend line, and we were in this rising wedge type of structure, and now we're really seeing the selling of the dollar happen, okay? My music is too loud. Sound check. Maybe your volume is too loud, man. But that's okay. I'll lower it a little bit. No worries. All right, yeah. So, like I said before, dominances here on Tether look good for the crypto market in general, right? Yes, we're not really showing any bullish divergence here or anything on Tether. Nothing really showing us that we're going to see a reversal on Tether. Okay, right? The daily here not really showing much of anything. We don't really have an edge on this. Yeah, we could argue that we're below 45 on the daily. Maybe you want to start taking profits, right? You can. Some altcoins have really mooned, and maybe some pullbacks are in order for sure. Okay. Let's go cover ETH. ETH just printed a weekly long signal. Okay. We haven't seen a weekly long signal print on ETH since March of 2022. All right, and this was a good short signal here, right, for a weekly. And yeah, man, I mean, these signals are pretty good, dude. Like, they don't come in that often. When they do, you're going to see some nice price action. All right. So yeah, the weekly long has come in here on ETH, and we can see ETH travel up to about 2,500 bucks. That's what I'm looking at here. Then this next target up here after this range break that we got a nice range break. 2,500 in the cards. All right, we're at 21.19 right now. All right. Anywho, let's go look at the weekly candle close here for Bitcoin. And how did we close? We're also printing a weekly long signal on Bitcoin up here. I think that's a little late, but that's okay. Yeah, nice bullish engulfing candle on the weekly printed, right, getting us back into this range, this 30K range. Okay. If we can get a closure back above 32K, 31.8K, that's this level right here. Right? What happens after we reclaim that level? Bro, none of us are buying here. Just pointing out levels here is all we're doing. Right? So this is a confluent area with the Fibonacci level. Good evening, Joe. Where are you? Okay. Yeah. So 31.7K. We get above that level. You could see what happened after that. We proceeded higher. All right. At some point, we will see some sort of pullback. You know, we do have a weekly early sell that's coming in here on Bitcoin, so we could start to see some price action come back down. That wouldn't shock me. A retest of the range break would be great to see. Maybe we go up to test like 32.8K, get rejected, and then quickly come back down and retest, 25.6K. I'd love to see a pullback. Okay, I'd love to see that. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this plays out. This level right here is pretty critical. 31.8K, right around 32K. Yep. But yeah, falling wedges, man. I mean, you guys know the drill. Falling wedges. We could see the top of the wedge in time. All right. Kind of what we had here. This was also a wedge, right? The 2019 cycle. This pretty much did a 786 retracement, and the 786 retracement here for Bitcoin would probably be around that 45 to 50K region. If we repeat, 2019 cycle, which I don't think we're actually doing. I actually think we're in more of the 2015 type of cycle because of the ADX cross. Okay, so we got a full cycle reset on Bitcoin, just like I have marked off on this chart. All right, after it did this cross in 2015, it went on a 6,000% move. I'm not saying we're going to see a 6,000% move. I'm just saying that we made this technical cross like we did back here in 2015, which to me is a confirmation of a new trend, a new cycle that is starting. Okay. So pretty interesting things happening here on these charts long term. The monthly chart, I don't even think we got a monthly cross yet up on the MACD, not yet, right? So momentum is just, I mean, it hasn't even crossed up yet on the monthly chart. All right, guys. So I think we still got some room to run. We do in the coming months for sure. And yep, Stokes above 20. Looking good. Monthly cross, beautiful. 2-week chart. We got a 2-week cross back here in March. And the weekly also crossed back here in January. And you can see the directional index about to push above 25, okay? That is signaling a momentous move, right? When we got this directional index above 25 in June, what happened? We had a big crash, right? Here it is, the big crash. Okay. So Pay attention to that directional index. That is super, super powerful stuff. All right, enough about Bitcoin. We talked about total 2 on the stream earlier today. I want to thank the folks that are tuned in right now. I know I did 2 streams today, so thank you guys so much. Which coins would you prioritize in a pullback? I don't know, man. I mean, really all depends on what you are interested in. Right? Do you have positions already started to build, or you're looking for new positions, or I don't know what your goal or target is, or it's a very broad question. I would go for blue chips though, man. Like, pick the top. So yeah, let's go look at the fear and greed and all that fun stuff, right? So fear and greed, we've entered into the greed zone, right? We've entered into the greed zone for a bit. We're not like totally extended into greed zone, like bull market stuff. No, we're not there. Like bull market stuff was 90s, okay? But yes, we are in the greed territory, okay? Cycle chart says, cycle chart says maybe a quick snap to like 28, 29, and then 32K, and then retest again 28, 29, and then into end of May, beginning of June, 47,000, 45K region, okay? Which is that 786 fib extension we were just talking about, around 45K. And then downslope consolidation for about a year. After that, maybe one crash in February. Wow, it's saying 18K. Nice. There you go. All right. Rainbow chart. Still in the accumulation zone, right? Cool. Last node. We've entered back into the, looks like the optimism zone. Right after the capitulation, we had a hope and fear in this orange territory here. Now we've got back above that. And once we get above this line right here, we'll go into belief or denial phase, right? And that's where, Bitcoin will probably get to in June. Yeah, because IJ Money, it's reliant. it changes daily based on the velocity of the movement, right? I just look at the timeline. I don't really look at the price. I look at the timeline because this stuff Bitcoin is on a clock in terms of its cycles, right? In terms of the halving cycle. So the timing is important to pay attention to, not so much the price it's giving. All right. Cool. Oh, we got some altcoins that are moving right now. We got Cartesi. This thing's on a tear right now. I don't really know too much about this project, but it's probably in a nice technical setup too. Yeah, nice candle here on the weekly. Very nice candle. Right, holding this low, consolidating, breakout. SXP trying to make moves. We talked about this yesterday, actually. I want to point you guys to DYDX. This one is actually setting up again. This was a early runner here in January, right? From the dollar region all the way to the $4 region. Holding above the 21 EMA on the weekly chart. This to me looks like a complete trend reversal, maybe a cup and handle type of structure. Right, here's your cup and this is your handle type of structure. And that's kind of what we're looking here on DYDX. This looks pretty good. You're in a squeeze here on the weekly. You can clearly see that. This is looking pretty good, pretty primed for a move. All right, pay attention to DYDX. There's lots of coins that are set up too, guys. Feel free to throw some in the chat. We'll take a look at some. Appreciate all you guys staying tuned in. Make sure you guys smash up the like button if you guys are enjoying the content, of course. And smash up the like button. We got 8 likes on the stream. We got 12 people watching. Come on, smash them up. Let's go. INJ, yeah, man. That one's on a tear, huh? What a run, man. What a run this coin's having right now. Beautiful. Yeah, I think right to the 786 fib extension to about $11.20 for this one. We can look at ARB, yeah. Ghost, yeah, we can look at that one too. XTZ, we'll take a look at it. You know what, Integrity, I think you asked about that coin on the last stream. I just forgot about it, man. I'm sorry, dude. We'll take a look at it, all right? BNB, I had a target about $450 on BNB. We'll take a look at that too, sure. Flap, we can privately discuss some coins or something, man. I don't really want to talk about that stuff on the stream. Let's just look at some charts. How about that? ARB doesn't have a lot of data, but I called it out at $1.18. It broke out, so yeah, it could run. I don't see why it doesn't run. BNB, yeah, we'll look at that later. XTZ, I haven't charted Tezos in a while. Let's take a look at it. So I'm not sure. Actually, this looks like, yeah, it looks like this is all the data on it. Nice. So this looks pretty good, right? Topping your range up here, bottoming your range down here. You made a higher low than previous low. You made probably about an 88.6% retracement, looks like, on log scale. 786, beautiful. 786 retracement. This is probably some sort of structure, like a harmonic structure. Okay, yeah, it looks like it. Your targets are A and C longer term, okay, on this asset. All right, yeah, longer term swing targets for Tezos are A and C on this type of pattern, okay, which is the top of the range. This could take, a year or something, right? Monthly looks pretty primed for a move, right? You're sitting down here at 40 on the monthly RSI, all right? Lots of room to run. Okay. Didn't actually get a confirmed buy signal yet on the Stokes, but momentum is starting to swing around, right? So you get a swing trade like that, that's how you do it. Definitely has some room to run, right? And you can see the volume is completely receded, and usually after you get receding volume, you get a movement back up or a movement coming in here shortly. Median trend line looks about right now. This 175 region on a break, okay? Actually, it looks like it already broke on the monthly. Let's see. Yeah, so you got the monthly break, and you're just consolidating here. Yeah. So we'll look at Ghost, GHST. Not really sure what this one is. Oh, Avagachi. Oh man. Here we go. Here we go with the S coins. Yeah, this looks like it broke though, man. Yeah, it looks good. Got a break and a back test. Looks like you're just consolidating here. right? Holding right above that 50% retracement level. Your next stop is like buck 48, which is this previous area of resistance right now. I would say that this is resistance on the monthly chart. But yeah, it looks nice, man. Looks like you broke out and you back tested. You made like a little bit of a pin bar there on the weekly chart. Last week you had a bullish engulfing candle. And yeah, this could run, man. I mean, why not? It looks like a double bottom to me. Looks like a bottom. You got to run up. You came back down to test it. Type 2 return. You got a double bottom. And now you can run to the top of the neckline. Okay. And your measured move is, on a break, is about a 43% movement after you break this neckline up here. So you could figure this could get back up to, well, to $2.20, and basically about a double up, all right? Looks pretty good to me. See what the technicals look like on the weekly chart. You're sitting 48 on the RSI, so neutral to bullish almost. Momentum isn't really in your favor really right here. Like you have weaning off momentum on the weekly chart. Not really something I want to look at, but the 3-day chart, the smaller time scale is showing that hidden bullish divergence. So this is going to tell us what it's going to do, right? And this is looking pretty good. This is implying a move it back up, all right, on this ghost coin. There you go. BNB, yeah, let's take a look at it. BNB about to break out, right at a trend line here. And on the weekly, it's pretty clear that this was the break, okay? So we broke here, broke it, back tested it, and you've just kind of been running here. So your next real level here is 378, and then up to about that 450 region, all right? That's your major supply zone on BNB. And yeah, the RSI looks good. You're just coiling up, coiling up, coiling up. Looks good. All right, FTM, Atom, Metis. So your 236 field extension is running around 62.5 cents on FTM here, and you break that, there's really nothing here. You know, you might have some resistance, some brief resistance here. You know, this area right here where it kind of retested and used eventually or did use it as a support a couple times and then broke down right during the crash. So yeah, this to me looks like a cup and handle type of structure, right? Cup and handle type of structure, and you could get up to about that $1.10 region and, you know, maybe pull back there or something before, you know, touching or testing the previous all-time highs. Really all going to depend on how Bitcoin performs, right? So if Bitcoin's performing and pulling back and doing whatever it wants to be doing, this could be good, right? So we'll look at ARB and Atom and Metis after this. ARB doesn't really have too much data, but that is one hell of a weekly candle, right? Bullish engulfing candle. Yeah, I mean, why not see a back test of it down to like $1.48? Sure, why not? I look at HNT, I can look at it. Sure. Yeah, so ARB, not a lot of data here on the weekly. But yeah, I mean, this looks like a consolidation, but we could see a retest, right? After this break, you usually back test. So yeah, why not? Why not see a back test? Cool. That's ARB. There's not really too much on that. Atom. Again, higher lows being made here. Right? You can see the low, the higher low, the third higher low. I got 3 rising valleys on this one. And yeah, we could see this trade back up, man. Why not? Why can't we trade back up to the supply zone? 17 bucks. Why not? And if you break 17 bucks, right? You're looking at like some sort of bottoming triangle type of stuff here, right? This is kind of what we're looking at here on Atom, and it would most likely look something like this. About 128% measured move out of the triangle, which would probably take you back close to all-time highs, or probably to that 786 fib extension, all right? A lot of these movements are going to be to like 786 fibs. So yeah, probably to like 30 bucks. Why not? It seems about right. And yeah, the weekly's just crossing up. You're just building that positive momentum there on the weekly chart. So you're getting that Stoke cross. Looks good, man. Looks great. RSI is not extended. It's at 51 on the RSI. You got plenty of room to run on the weekly chart. Looks great to me. Metis. So I think we looked at this one already. 3 rising valleys on that one, but I've already looked at this for sure. Yep, same thing. Squeeze weekly. Three higher lows here. You know, 1, 2, 3, right? So 3 rising valleys, and then you have this going on here, right? This is like your top of your range, and then you have I guess some sort of resistance here, you know, right there. There's nothing really here. Once you break above 45 bucks, it goes straight to $115, and then moon. There's nothing here. Right? And you got an RSI that's just chugging along, man. Just the price will follow soon, right? Cool. That's Metis. We'll look at HNT for days clips. I don't even know who you are, bro, but make sure you sub, brother, if you're enjoying the content. HNT looking nice. We got some weekly bullish divergence down here. You have a low and a higher low on the RSI. Probably with a lower low on price, right? Yep, you have the lower low on price right here. And yes, that is classic bullish divergence on the RSI, okay? And you're in a monster squeeze. This asset looks pretty good in terms of seeing some upside. I don't know if this is all the data on this coin. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it didn't. Oh, they didn't. I thought they delisted this coin. I guess not. Yeah, HNT looks pretty good down here, man. Definitely looks good down here. Let's see. I don't know where the data is on this coin. I thought it was on Binance, but I'm not. Okay, it is on Binance, and they're not even running futures on it anymore. They stopped. So I guess KuCoin is the place to go for this one. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, you got some serious amount of divergence happening on that coin. If you do get some buying pressure to come in, you could definitely see some upside for sure on that. But I don't really have the right chart on this one. All right. Audio coin breaking out right now. That's a nice inverse head and shoulders pattern. That's also a nice little wedge setup that we were talking about a long time ago on this one. And that looks pretty good, dude. There it is. 618 target on this one, 60 cents. Why not? There's nothing here. Once you're above this order block, really, there's nothing here. Yeah, lots of altcoins are going to run, man. Let's look at the futures markets and see what's happening with traditional markets. All right, so NASDAQ up flat, basically. S&P up 0.19%. Dow up also around 0.19%. The dollar is up 0.4%. I wouldn't really say that that's up, but yeah. Gold is up a little bit. It's basically just flat. Silver basically flat. Yeah, let's look at the DXY for a second here. Monthly. Our short is still in on the monthly chart. We're coming into support here on the monthly, right? But last week we broke this support, okay? And I'm pretty sure we made a candle close below it. We did. We might come back up to retest this. All right. We did make candle closure below it with a candle body close below it. So to me, this is a technical breakdown. We are showing some RSI bull div on the daily. Oh, there you go. I just got a short on INJ. 15-minute short. Yeah, so there is some weekly RSI divergence coming in here a little bit. Right, we made a lower low on price with a higher low on the RSI. It's not really showing too much just yet on the MACD just yet. Like, we aren't making lower levels of negative momentum. It's not showing us it's subsided just yet, but something to pay attention to on the weekly chart. Monthly, not so much. Monthly is still making negative momentum here, and the overall trend is still down for the dollar. Okay. And we can see that bearish activity is climbing up here on the dollar. 3-week chart on the directional is pretty close to a cross. 2-week crossed. 2-week crossed here in March, and the weekly is still bearish, right? So there you go. With the directional index momentum starting to swing back up, hasn't done it just yet. I'm not really bullish on the dollar at all. This is bearish stuff, not bullish stuff. Okay. Can we see a retest? Sure. Can we come back up to retest this level? Definitely. 102, maybe even come back all the way up to 103, right? We could see that. XRP, yeah, we can take a look at it. Got the closure above the weekly 200 moving average, man, and technically a weekly bullish engulfing candle, right? That is technically a higher candle body close than last week's candle. You didn't print a higher high on the wicks, but I would say a break above 53, man, and you're off to the races on XRP. I'm going to set a price alert right there on that candle body on the weekly chart. All right. And if you do start breaking above that level with volume, that 58-cent region is where you're probably going to go. Yeah, you got a couple levels in here. I mean, you can see there's not a lot of trade price action up here. Like, if they start pushing this price, this thing is definitely going to just rip right to the trend line here, this $1 region. Probably not going to break out right away, but you'll get to it. Probably consolidate up there, right? If you get a break, and then you'll probably like consolidate and then break out, something like that. All right. Avalanche breaking out. Weekly bullish engulfing candle there for Avalanche. 1 inch also setting up. Yeah, maybe Bitcoin 29K retest. This area right here. Why not? right? We broke it. Now we're going to back test it. SNX, yeah, we'll take a look at it. Looked at it early in the earlier stream too, but we'll take a look at it again. Put a nice weekly engulfing candle in. Top of the range is $3.15. This is a big flag. I remember already drawing this on another chart. I don't know why it went away, but it did. So right there was your trend line break. And this was kind of like a wedge. Yeah, I think this is more of a wedge pattern. So yeah, your wedge structure, you know, 4 1/4, $8, $16, right? Longer term, this looks like a massive flag. And yeah, who knows where that's gonna go? Looks pretty insane. Could be looking at $150 SNX in time, and maybe in a couple of years. The monthly chart looks pretty good. And you're in a squeeze. And you're about to cross up. And you crossed up on the monthly stochastics. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good from a technical point of view here on the monthly. 44 on the RSI, so you got plenty of room to run. Plenty of room to run. All right. You guys got anything else to look at tonight? Track. Michael Johnson wants track. That's Origin Trail, right? I feel like I've heard about that one a while ago. Let's see. What's the best chart to look at for that? I feel like Bittrex probably has the data, right? Yeah. You've been holding it since under 20 cents. Sounds like you're doing well with it then, man. That's good. Does KuCoin have the data? No. Who's got the data on this one? I guess Bittrex has the data, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, so Bittrex having the data here from 2019. Not going to include that scam wick because that's a scam wick, man. That's crazy. So we're going to do candle closes. You touched the 786 fib extension here on the monthly chart. The weekly chart looks pretty good, man. Looks like you're trying to round out here, maybe retest the 52 cent region. And if you do get above that, you're looking at, you know, testing 82 cents, right? That's that 886 fib extension here. And again, this does look like, you know, a cup and handle type of structure. So, you know, you want to measure your handle. Your handle from the bottom of the handle to the top of the handle is about 52%. So you're talking about a 52% move if you get back above that level, which pretty much brings you about 65 cents. We could really probably just say we probably come up to touch this 82 cent region, okay? On an Oregon Trail here. Origin Trail? Yeah. Big squeeze also. Yeah, looks good on the weekly chart. Right, so... Yep, just stay patient, man. I mean, you're bullish on the weekly RSI. You could also see that cup-looking structure that I was just talking about on the RSI forming here, right? And that's that cup and handle type of thing, okay? We could get a quick pullback here, like what we're just talking about with Bitcoin, to like that 28.5 region, I think we just said. So yeah, I mean, just expect that, and after that we could see some nice action after that. All right, Bitcoin dominance. Let's take a look at that. It's probably, oh, it's not going up right now. So is ETH dominance going up? But ETH dominance looks okay on the weekly chart here. Actually, ETH dominance looks really strong. Wow, it looks really strong. Huh. Yeah, we talked about BTC coming down here for a little bit. Why not? Why not a nice pullback, dude? 28.6. Why not retest that area there? We didn't look at KDA, but we can look at it. KDA, that was on KuCoin, right? I feel like. Yeah, nice little rounding action down here. You can clearly see that you broke this trend. And it looks like, you know, some sort of, you know, curve type pattern, right? Usually these are signaling, you know, some sort of bottoming type of price action when you get that. Okay. Yes, something like that. Longer term, you know, next 3 to 6 months or a year or so, right? It took you about a year to break down, a little bit over a year to break down, so it might take you a little bit longer to break back up, right? Going down's a lot quicker than going up. So yeah, you're in a big demand zone down here, okay? Big buying zone here for KDA. You're in a big squeeze. Look at that squeeze on the weekly chart. Huge Bollinger Band squeeze down here. Look at the volume completely receded as well. Yeah, this is going to do really well, probably longer term. Okay, you can see the RSI is starting to make higher lows, but the price kind of just consolidating, right? You guys see what I'm talking about, right? And this to me looks like a big type of cup structure, like type of pattern like that. All right, this looks good, man. I know KDA. I know about this coin. It's been around for a bit. Yeah, man, you're just hugging the 236 fib extension here. You know, your next real level here is about that $1.78 region. If you break above that, you're talking about a move. I think once you get above $4, above this order block, Node gonna make more millionaires this run. I hope so, man. I hope we all benefit from this charting stuff, you know. So yeah, to me, this like as soon as KDA gets above $4, man, like there's really nothing up here in terms of volume, traded volume. This was just a big pump, right? So I think something similar will happen, right? We'll just get one of these types of things once we get above that $4 region. I'm gonna put this like somewhere up here. Okay, you could probably see a $100 KDA, you know, in a couple years, man. Why not? Retest this wick high, or close to this wick high, the 1272 fib extension. So you're telling me this thing can 100x? Yeah, it can. Can. That's it. All right, guys. Magic Mike, so nice of you to pop in. He is the gentleman that helped us build multi-range, man. So he is the guy that built one of the most powerful tools on TradingView, in my opinion. If you guys haven't taken a look at multi-range or what it does or the powerful things that it can do, you guys should take a look at it. I'm going to put that in the banner here. You guys can go to the website, swingtradepros.com, and look for multi-range. You guys should check it out. It's not an expensive product, and it can change your life. And I'm not just saying that. It can definitely change your life. Absolutely, breakaway, man. Absolutely, man. Trying to help you as much as I can, man. I can lead a horse to water, but I can't make him drink it, right? This life is short. You gotta enjoy these things in life, guys. All right, we got 16 people watching the show tonight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys smash the like button up for me. Let's give something away, huh? What are we giving away, Mike? How about we give away 1 month of alert subscription? How about that? What's the takeaway? What do we need people to do to earn a free month? Yeah, man, we can check out Abe. All right, here's Ape, all right? You can see we got a couple different ranges right here on the weekly chart. And, you know, our bottom here, our bottom of the range here, we're kind of smack dab in the middle of this range. But to me, actually, this does look like an inverse head and shoulders type of setup here. We could maybe trade at the top of this range, which is about $7. If you break that, there's really not much up there. You know, Ape could really just ape, man. We could see Ape go to $16. Why not? And then make your big cup type of structure we were just talking about. Beautiful. See how that plays out, man. And, you know, then you might want to do a measured move from the bottom to the top. Long term, if you break the top of the range eventually, you're looking at a 538% move. You may not do the whole move. You might just do about half the move, and that would be the 1618, around $52 for Ape coin. All right, end of 2025. These are like the targets, man. Yep, big squeeze down here on the weekly. Not something to ignore. Volume completely dead on this coin. You know what happens after that. I personally don't own this coin, but looks good, man. From a technical perspective, I don't know what it's doing fundamentally, but technically it looks good. Let's see if multi-range has thrown any signals here on this asset. We got we don't have any long signals just yet. Maybe the 4 hour went long, or the 8 hours long. All right, so you got an 8 hour long on April 23rd, or on April 2nd. So yeah, you can see what the signal produced on the 8 hour chart, man. This is great. It's great, dude. Like, let's just say you enter it here at $4.24, right? So that's like what? You would have been able to catch a 12% move off an 8 hour signal. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. And you have a 12 hour long that's in. It's still long right now. You got to get above the 12 hour 200 day moving average there. So who wants a free month of alert service? And what are you going to do to earn it? I'll let the audience decide. You guys make the competition up and I will honor it, okay? Our Magic Mike, you're on the stream, buddy. Come on. I'll tell you what, we got to blow up the Twitter. So if you guys want to do something on Twitter to blow it up, make sure you guys follow us on Twitter, all right? Swing_trade_pros or at swingtradepros1. Yes. Must be following on Twitter, and you must prove that you're following on Twitter. What's the price of BTC for next week's close? Closest person wins. Okay. Mike, you're right. Definitely should be doing this for sure. Problem is keeping track of all of it. All right, I'm going to tweet this, and you guys on the stream right now need to guess the price of Bitcoin for next week. The closest price prediction wins 1 free month of alert service, and see. All right, so I've just tweeted it. All right, you guys need to like, follow, retweet, and give the closest prediction to win a 1 free month of alert service. Let's see. All right, so who's already put their price prediction there? Let's see. I want to see. We got it's not showing me my stuff. All right, Mike's predicted 27,010. Wow, Mike, that is quite a steep retracement. Yep, we are coming in at 3-day resistance, right? We could see 27K. Why not? Yeah, you're right. 27K, the 3-day, 200-day moving average. That could happen, sure. Great. All right, so you guys putting your price predictions here in the chat. You guys should do that on Twitter. And the winner will have to identify themselves in Discord, and yeah, you'll have to identify yourself in Discord and send us and message me in Discord. I'll announce the winner next week as who got the closest price prediction. Flow is not flowing yet. I was actually looking to accumulate more flow down here. Yeah, flow looks great. Look at the squeeze happening here on flow, man. This looks crazy, dude. Yeah, I might have to pick some more of this flow stuff up. Yep. All right, well, we've been live for about an hour. Thank you guys so much for joining the stream tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We're doing this competition for you guys. Hopefully one of you guys nails it, right? Like, nails a prediction. You guys get 1 free month of alert service on me. And yeah, maybe we'll do this like once a week or once every other week. We'll do some sort of competitions, all right? Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream tonight. You guys have a wonderful week. We'll catch you guys next week. I'm going to start probably trying to do Saturday and Sunday streams if I can. Sundays, I'm going to try to do the 12:30 stream and an 8 o'clock stream for everyone. All right. If I don't end up doing a Saturday stream, because I don't know how consistent I can be doing that, but Sundays I can definitely try to do 2 streams. All right. So again, appreciate you guys. We'll catch you guys next week. You guys have a wonderful week. Chat to you guys then.